Hey, Pate, you watching football?
It's a whole channel dedicated to nothing but fantasy.
Did you say GIF?
GIF.
That's GIF, man.
Is it a GIF?
It's GIF.
Jif is the peanut butter.
I think it's,
That's right.
I call it a GIF.
Hey, don't be skippy about it.
I think it's the enunciation. And welcome everybody to In Your Face, Season 3. This is a Week 10
Review.
and a Week 11
Preview.
You at least got it this time.
We're here to give you, all right. We're here to give you a little bit of something and a whole lot about nothing. What better way to waste your time?
Anything but sitting here when it's cold.
Well, Week 10 was exciting. Lots of things going on in the league. Dion Lewis, what did he have to say?
Yeah, it's a real sweet win. You know, especially when you used to be there and they didn't want to bring you back. So definitely real sweet. I'm happy my teammates came out and played, and I love these guys.
So it is a little personal.
Hell yeah, it's personal. That's what happens when you go cheap. You get your kicked.
Can you imagine what he would have said if he would have actually played a good game? I mean, you got 6 fantasy points.
That's just because Derrick Henry got all the touchdowns.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you got, what was it, 2.6 yards per carry, 2 receptions for 11 yards, and all that trash talk. Yeah.
You know who didn't show up this week?
Le'Veon Bell did not show up this week. For all those that kept him on your bench all year long,
For all of those that turned
first round,
and then kept him.
For all of you that refused trades where you would have gotten Kenyon Drake and Josh Gordon in return for him,
Where you've
or even a ham sandwich,
you've gotten a player
I mean,
that was making points.
instead of a decoration on a Christmas tree.
just saying.
So sorry. Sorry for your loss. Wait. Yeah.
Your loss of a draft pick.
Who knows? Maybe you were able to go out there and pick up a Frank Gore or something. I don't know. Monday night, the Super Bowl matchup. St. Louis Rams and Kansas City Chiefs. Originally supposed to be held in Mexico City.
Is now a home
be,
game for
yeah.
LA, which they had to lose the home game in the first place. So.
Right, so they regained the home game. This is all because, and this is something that's that's not being stated enough. This is all because of a Shakira concert. Those Shakira fans are wild.
That's what happens when the hips don't lie.
Do we have a picture of the field? I mean, it looks like garbage. It looks
Is that
like
black mold or is that mud?
it looks like they caught fire from the 30-yard line on. What are these people doing at Shakira concerts? It's
My
amazing.
question
I would
is,
say dancing more than the NFL allows players to do.
my question is, are you taking the over or the under?
Mahomes.
63.5.
Oh,
I was retired. 63 and a half.
In that case, over.
You're going to go over 63?
Over 63.
Under 70.
Under 70, though.
One of the games, speaking of over-unders.
Since it's officially 63,
I'm
it's
thinking,
over, and that's the only number
honestly,
that
I'm
matters.
thinking it's going to be 42-45. It's going to be like 80.
It's gonna be an absolute offense festival.
Speaking of over-unders,
Which
Jackson...
would have been great to go ahead and have it at a place where they just had a concert. You know?
That's, well,
Celebrate like nobody's business.
there's still glow sticks on the ground.
Ugh.
It's a party. Speaking of over-unders, Pittsburgh and Jacksonville this week has a very low over-under. I think it's
They're in Jacksonville?
It's very low.
Yeah.
It's being predicted like 10-6.
If you want to make some money, I'd take the over in that one. I'm almost guaranteeing that's going to be a 60-point game.
With
46.5.
46.5. That's going to be a 60-point game.
With 51 of them coming from Pittsburgh.
Well, Fournette's back. He looks good. He's he might continue to be the guy.
Yeah.
They've got 8 of them
Stays
now.
healthy.
I don't know. They let a couple go. But Keith, Super Bowl prediction, or should I start with you? Which one?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking New Orleans and Kansas City.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to go Pittsburgh,
Ooh, I like that.
and I'm going to go with the Rams.
Nice.
Pittsburgh wins.
Pittsburgh wins against the Rams. All right. I'm still thinking I'm going to go Kansas City. And I hate to say it, but I really think the Bears will pull it out. I'm going to go Bears, Kansas City.
Bears, Kansas City.
Bears, Kansas City. MVP of the NFL.
MVP of Patrick Mahomes.
You're going to go Patrick
I
Mahomes?
think he continues to go strong through the rest of the season and wins the MVP.
Barkley.
Barkley?
Barkley.
Okay. I'm going to go Drew Brees. Rookie of the Year, Keith?
Barkley.
Barkley?
I'm going to go with Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
Of course you would.
Okay. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go Rookie of the Year, Baker Mayfield.
Because it sure as hell beats Valdez-Scantling.
Just to be different. Show wouldn't be the same if we all picked the same guy, right?
I mean, he has tripled or doubled their win total for the last.
He has. He's
That's
actually
saying
turned
a lot.
He's turned him into
years.
he's turned him into a team. Now if he can just figure out who Jarvis Landry is and why he keeps running around on the field. Why do you keep running those routes, Landry? Speaking of James Conner, who's the handcuff?
To the handcuff.
James Conner.
Who's the little handcuff?
Who's the handcuff?
Who's the cat handcuff?
Rashard Mendenhall still there?
Who is the furry set of handcuffs?
Ooh.
He's collecting a pension from the Steelers. And he might get a ring.
With Connor being out, I don't see another back having the same capabilities. Then again, a lot of us didn't know who James Conner was coming in. I think we've seen Stephen Ridley.
What was the other guy's name?
Samuels. Haven't seen any film on Samuels. Haven't seen any film on Jalen Samuels, but I don't think any of the other teams have either. So, maybe interesting. They got a good solid line for him to run by. Let's
Pick up the handcuff?
The handcuffs?
I'm gonna say pick up that handcuff. Jalen Samuels, yeah. Right. With all that being said, have you ever been through a drive-thru and gotten an unsweet tea? Why do they even have that crap? If this has happened to you, subscribe below.
I'm sure that's happened a lot in, like, Virginia and New York State. And
Yeah, because they don't know what sweet tea is or something.
that's right. Sugar is good. Despite what all the health agencies tell you, sugar is good.
Sugar is good.
Just not in a high abundance.
And apologies to Adam the Woo.
I think he said he's staying somewhere where it's warmer.
We've ran out of time. But for everybody else, we will see you when we get back after Turkey Day.
That's why you need to subscribe.
And
That way you don't wonder. You'll know.
And make sure you smash that notification button because it really grinds this gear. See you next time.
All right, guys, it's time for another edition of Tony's Fancy Sleepers. This week, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to, instead of doing sleepers, we're going to give you a couple of guys who have been asleep for the past couple weeks that I see maybe waking up. Waking up at this point in the season. I'm going to go with Mike Evans. He's had a couple of bad weeks, but I see him bouncing back. And Well, what was that? I don't know. But the last one, Leonard Fournette. I believe he might be the missing piece to some championship caliber teams going forward. With all that being said, guys, I'm going back to bed.